Zootopia 2's final trailer is out and it has revealed something huge about the difference between reptiles and mammals in the zootropolis of a city.
I have to set things right, and when I do, my family will finally be able to come home.
This entire notion that reptiles used to be here before the mammals is a huge revelation that might suggest this film is about to tackle a very dark and very important topic: colonization and genocide. The first Zootopia film's themes are not hidden whatsoever. The entire film is a metaphor for racism, where prey animals tend to represent a more privileged race, whereas predators represent marginalized groups in society. And the film explores this by suggesting because some predators have turned bad, therefore all predators are bad. So you can't have predators running the city, they can't be mayors, or be in front of the help desk at a police station, or even let your children sit near them. And this is built into the foundation of the society, with Nick as a child being treated differently at Boy Scouts purely because he is a predator, which he cannot change about his identity as he was born that way. And so with Zootopia 2, I was expecting Disney to do a similar approach, delving further into the themes of racism. And with the introduction of reptiles into a mammal world, it seemed like a perfect way to introduce the idea of immigration and how societies react to people of other cultures coming into their land. However, I think Disney is actually going into a much darker exploration, because what this trailer is implying is that the utopian city of Zootropolis, where mammals, predator and prey live in harmony, is actually built on top of what used to be a reptile city, and that the mammals have came along, taken over and destroyed any last remnants of the reptiles. Sounds kind of familiar if anyone has ever taken a single history lesson. So let's see what the trailer shows. We have a Zootennial gala being held by the new mayor, which looks at the last 100 years of progress and innovation, suggesting that the city of Zootropolis that we know from the first film has only been around for 100 years, but look at all of the progress they have made with advancements of technology and the economy. And to signify this, they have logos representing the differences of biomes that Zootropolis has led to, as they're called here, the weather walls of snow, water, sun and grass. But interestingly, when Gary the snake appears and speaks to Judy, she is shocked to see Gary holding a book with those exact same symbols and biomes on, and he is suggesting that these biomes used to be home to reptiles as well. Zootropolis has become so focused on the development of their own technology and economy and the welfare of mammals living harmoniously of prey and predator together that they have forgotten the foundation of where their city came from and have dug it so far down that the thought of seeing a reptile is instantly frowned upon. I mean, just look at everyone's reaction in the room here when they see a reptile for the first time.
There's a snake! Stop in the name of the law!
I reckon this film will look at the origins of Zootopia and how the city began, and like how the first film focused on racism, this film will look at how people colonize already existing groups. Maybe the first original founding mammals of Zootopia came across a reptile land and decided to build on top of it, destroying the reptiles' homes and forcing them out of their own land. And not only that, but the mammals then tried to erase the fact that reptiles ever used to live there, rewriting history. This sounds very similar to real-life parallels. The European colonization of North America included the forced removal and massacre of indigenous groups. The same with Australia and Central and South America, all where the privileged groups came to settle and erase any previous culture and history that the indigenous people had. Whether that is considered colonization or genocide, it seems to be paralleling what has happened to the reptiles in Zootopia, where their entire history has been erased, that books about the true history of Zootopia are basically lost, like the one Gary is holding, and reptiles have to meet in secret outside of the main city, like in secret bars that we see in the trailer. I am so excited for Zootopia 2 if this is the direction that they are going into, and I think going with a really dark theme and exploring it for children might be really, really interesting, and if done correctly, could be incredible. I really really hope that Disney does this, and I really hope this is the direction they're going into, because it's such an important topic and really relevant today. And judging from this trailer, it does seem that that could be the approach they're going to take. But what do you guys think about this? Do you reckon that this is what Zootopia 2 might be about? It might be about colonization, or do you reckon that it might be about something else? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. And as always, we've been here on Gate of Theories. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.
There's a beauty in the way you're worn, and the sharpness of your thorns, so vibrant in the imperfection.